Welcome back to NBA Hometown Heroes, Baron Davis.
Clippers need to score. Davis, three. Bingo! Baron Davis goes finally. Baron Davis throws down the free ball with 7.5 seconds to go in overtime.
When he joined the Clippers this season, Baron Davis came back home to the city of Los Angeles. And he took time to reflect on his days growing up on the rough streets of South Central LA.
Everybody has, some type of obstacles and hurdles that they have to overcome in order to be successful or to get to where they want to get to. And, I'm just like them.
As a kid, Baron's biggest obstacle was his new neighborhood.
We came from living on one side of town to over on this side of town. So when we came, it was like a hard situation, like adjusting.
Meet me at my granny house. We en route. All right, come on.
As tough as Baron's neighborhood could be, growing up there was a lot better than the alternative.
Me and my sister, we were on our way to a foster home. And my grandmother and grandfather, after they had raised, about 30 kids before me and my younger sister, they just like, man, they gonna do it again.
Basically, my mother, she wasn't capable of taking care of us, so my grandmother and grandfather stepped in and took over the role of raising me and my brother.
Yeah, he was a good boy. He ain't never got in no trouble. Everybody he saw, had that smile. He was always smiling. There you are, there, Barry.
What's up, people?
He's still my boy.
Oh, look at you, girl. You got a date?
No.
You cheating on me?
I raised it for my little boy.
When you got your grandparents, they give you something that, your parents don't really give you. And that's, they have more wisdom and understanding and a lot of patience.
Barry was my boy. Wasn't you, boy?
His grandmother's guidance and his love of basketball helped Baron escape from the dangers that surrounded him.
Growing up in a neighborhood where you're just prone to a lot of the negativity and the negative vices, you're in the mix. So each and every day, you're around it and you're seeing your friends, one day making great grades in school and then, 2 weeks later, becoming a totally different person. And all of it is firsthand. And basketball was the one thing that I had that took me out of that world.
Dribble from that porch right there all the way to that basketball court. That's right. He didn't tell you how many dribbles it takes.
126 to get to the court. Between the legs every day, walking like this.
My grandmother would always say, boy, that's all you do is play basketball. That's all you do. You don't do nothing else. You don't talk to nobody. All you want to do is play basketball. And that's because I didn't want to deal with what was reality. And I needed a place to go to where I didn't have to see any of that.
As Baron began playing organized basketball, he became a star on his AAU team. And now, he's been able to reconnect with the program that got him started.
Well, anytime I'm in LA, I try and catch my AAU team and try to be as accessible as possible, to these kids because they do, look up to me.
I started playing AAU basketball when I was 11 years old. And this is what it's all about, being able to travel different places, playing against different teams, and you learn how to win, you learn how to lose. No!
He's always felt that it was important for him to come back, and he gave everybody that he grew up with an opportunity to have some of the same experiences that he had when he was a youngster.
Y'all get in tight, man. Everybody look at me. And that team, the reason why they won, because they disciplined. I'm seeing a lot of attitudes out here. Anybody think they good enough to have an attitude? No. So we got to erase them attitudes, and we got to come and work hard. Everything your coach asks you to do, you do it. Let's get it in, man. I'm trying to help win championships in life and help kids, you know, rise and make something out of themselves. That's a championship for me.
And Barron can appreciate his own rise even more now that he's returned to the place where it all began.
Dazzling play by Baron Davis down the lane.
When I'm on the court, man, I know what I've been through. You know, and I know what basketball has done for me in my life and how it's gotten me out of here, and it still allowed me to come back and be the same person that I am.